Hello students, today we are going to start with unit 4, that is resume writing and job application letters. In this unit we are going to see introduction and meaning of job application letters, its characteristics, forms or types, essential elements, how to draft job application letters, and I'll be showing you few samples too. So today first let's start with the introduction. Now children, in everyone's life there comes a time that where he or she has to write a job application. Now as we all know, our country is a developing country, so the number of people who seek job is more than the number of people who own their own or who have their own business here. And with the increasing population children, the unemployed people are also day after day increasing in number. So for that reason, to get a job in a very good firm is a very difficult task. So for this reason you can say application for job has become an important part of educated person's life. As you all must have heard the proverb, well begun is half done. So from this we come to know that writing and job application is also very important here. It is a piece of writing which you can say has a psychological link between the interviewer and interviewee. It's your first impression here. It mirrors you. It means it shows your mind, or it reflects your mind. It enables the person, the interviewer, to know your potential here. When he or she reads your application, they come to know about you. They come to know what qualities you inherit. So for this reason you can say that application letters are written when someone needs a job, and they are the personal letters which incorporate you can say few features of business letter. It is like a sales letter, means you're telling or you're informing the person about your qualities here, which qualities you inherit here. So for this reason, the first objective you can say of a job application letter is to gain or you can say an opportunity to go for an interview when you apply somewhere. So you first give the application here, and if your application is a catchy one, if application is well written, so it will gain you an opportunity to go for an interview here, face to face interview. So for this reason you have to keep in mind your application, job application letter should be very, you can say, distinguished one, which will attract the immediate attention or arouse the interest of the interviewer here. But you have to also keep in mind that it is not very vague or unusual one, and you have to keep in mind you have to in your job letter it should be very precise and to the point here, where you will inform the person about your talents and your services and how it can be beneficial for the firm. Then only the person will feel like calling you for an interview here. Now in modern days children, many job applications are just forwarded by email, but still it is very important to know, you can say, basic fundamentals or features of an job application here. So for this reason, first we'll see the characteristics or guideline for writing job application. Now first thing in that is time factor. Now you have to keep in mind that an application should be sent soon after an advertisement appears in a newspaper. Now this application should be dispatched on a date which it enables to reach its destination well before the last date. Now in every advertisement children, they give particular date that before 25th or 26th we must get your applications here, or you must mail your application, job application. So you have to keep in mind before that date it should reach the person here, because children, time factor is very important. If the person comes to know how particular you are or how punctual you are. Then the next thing is courtesy. Now you have to keep in mind that the language should not appear to be very curt or haughty here. It should not be very vague. You should use a very polite language and you should you can say write the application in such a way that you should convince the person that you are a suitable person for this particular post. After that, third one is not flattery or nor boastful. Now here you have to keep in mind, flattery is not a courtesy. Here sentences like most respectfully and beg to bring to the kind note of your good self that should be avoided. You should not do that. You should use unnecessary word. You should not use unnecessary words here. Here you have to keep in mind that if you use vague words or if you try to be very flatter or boastful, the person will realize that you are not the person whom they wish to appoint in their firm, and they may not call you for the interview. Then after that, fourth one is precision and brevity is soul of job application. So you should not get carried away. Here you have to keep in mind the job application should be to the point, and it must be avoid verbosity or exaggeration. You should not exaggerate yourself that I am the very good person, I have this experience, this and that. No need to tell all that. You should always be very particular, very precise here, to the point while writing here, and you should use formal language here. After that, eligibility. First one means you should never apply for the job until and unless your qualification and experience match the advertisement or match the requirement here. If you read an advertisement in the newspaper and you feel that you are eligible for this post, you inherit those qualities, those degrees, then only you should apply for the job. After that is neatness. Means children, here the physical form of an application. Means as I told you earlier, it mirrors you, you can say. So it should be very neat and attractive. There should be no erosions or smudges. Then it should be here you have to keep in mind, you should not make any mistake there, and it should be very neatly written or neatly typed one. Now many they ask for typed you can say application, so it should be typed very properly. Margin should be left. You should make your application look very neat. It should be divided into number of paragraphs, and if the biodata is not enclosed here, you have to keep in mind that you have to mention in the letter itself your qualification, your experience. While writing, you have to see to it that the quality of the paper is also good, and you have to keep it that you can say the presentation of your job application is very neat and tidy one. After that is checking. You have once you start writing a job application, it is not that full and final one. First you have to prepare a rough draft of the application. Check whether you have written all the relevant facts about yourself. You have not made any grammar or spelling mistake, or presentation is also good one. Sentences should be short, but it should be you can say to the point here. You should not miss any main point. Your qualities, your qualification, your experience, name of the firm where you have worked earlier or presently where you are working, what is your post there. Everything should be mentioned properly here in a correct language here, because this will only impress the interviewer here. Then after that is printed form. Printed form here children, it means that you have to keep in mind that the letter should be printed properly, and so that if the person finds is good to read, if it is printed properly, the paper is of good quality, the person will like to read whatever you have written. Otherwise he will just crumble the paper and throw it in the dustbin, because they get hundreds of the application. After that, faithfulness. Now this application, the job application children which you are writing, it should express your sense of faithfulness and your capabilities here. You should very sincerely mention your qualification, your experience, and what services you can render and how it can be beneficial for them if they appoint you for a particular post in their firm. So it should be very sincerely written. After that, testimonial from the present employer. Now if you have to keep in mind that if you are already employed, so it is necessary to enclose a testimonial from the present employer. If the applicant has changed job, then you have to keep in mind that it is you should mention the reasons for leaving the job. So it becomes clear for the person that present where you are working or why you have left the job, anything. So it should be very clear through your application only. After that is references. Now here your care should be taken that while you provide references in the application, it is also advisable for you to contact the references and keep them informed that they are mentally prepared to write about the applicant when the potential employer approaches them. Means if you write a reference of any particular company where you have worked earlier or presently where you are working, so it may happen that they may contact them and ask about you. So it should be very clear when you are writing it in your job application. After that is your confidence. Now, if the job is challenging and it requires leadership qualities, determination, assertiveness, etc., the language should be such that it shows the spirit of confidence in taking up the challenges. You should be very confident by the way you are writing the application here. After that is job changes. Here the job seeker, means you should not include the explanation for job changes in the CV. The reason can be informed and discussed during the interview also. You should not write a very detailed, it should be very short one, the application. The envelope in which you are putting your job application should also be of proper size and color. After that is job number here. Now when a big organization advertises for a number of posts, they usually bear a job number. So the job application should mention particular job number he or she is applying on the envelope and on the application too. That you have to keep in mind. Then after that means, here you have to keep in mind, children, that to ensure that the envelope, the job application reaches to the desired person within the you can say particular time here. So for that reason you have to keep in mind that it is sent through registered post or courier so that it reaches the person in time. After that is remarks. Means here you have to keep in mind you should not use derogatory or critical remarks about the present employer, means where you are working presently. If you use such remarks here, what will happen? It will create a negative impression about you to the interviewer. The person will feel that if you are speaking such negative things about the present firm where you are working right now, you may also speak for same for them if you are working with them. So it will have a negative impression, so you should avoid remarks here. After that, personal approach. Here you have to keep in mind you should not try to take personal approach with the employer or the interviewer in the application. Don't make use personal language there. You should use formal language. After that is font and size. Now children, you have to keep in mind when you are writing a job application, you should not use ornate fonts that are difficult to read. Times New Roman, Arial, Calibri or similar font is best while writing job application. The font size should be between 10 and 12 points, although the name of the job seeker and the section headings can be little larger and or bold. So this you have to keep in mind about the font and size while writing job application. After that is page margins. Now children, the standard page margins in word processing program is 1. Margins on the top, bottom and left and right sides of the page work for most resume. You have to keep in mind that however the person needs to tighten the margin and reduce the length of the resume, it's fine to reduce the margin to 1.5 on the sides and top or bottom here. You have to keep in mind that. After that is layout. You should very nicely organize your application, your resume here. You have to give, for example here children, if you have to put your name, put the name of the company in italics. Every company name must be in italics. If the job title is bold for one job title, then it should be bold for all of them. That also if you have to keep in mind. After that, email. If the resume is sent by mail, then do not write too much on the face of the mail. it is preferable to attach the CV by mentioning just the reference from where the job seeker has come to know the source of vacancy, and the attachments should be there if you are emailing them. And you have to keep in mind after that is always your biodata should be updated one. It is not that the biodata was means you have written the biodata before 4 to 5 years, and after that now when you are applying for in a new firm, that only old one you are just forwarding it to them. It should not be done. Whenever you send a job application, see to it that your job application letter is updated one. After that, last one is preparation. Now children, here you have to keep in mind, after you send an application, you should start preparing for the next step, that is recruitment process. Means you should be confident that you have written a job application very nicely. So now they will soon call you for an interview. So you should start preparing yourself for an interview. Try to gain information about the firm, about the post, what kind of question they may ask you. Try to practice it at home only, so that while speaking to them you are very confident, you know what to answer them. It is not that when they ask you, you are totally blank and you are not able to answer them. If you are well prepared, it gives you confidence to speak at the time of interview. So it is your duty that once you forward your job application, you start preparing yourself for an interview. It is not that you wait for their call. It may happen they call you urgently, or they may just on the phone itself they will have a talk with you and they will try to know about you. So for that reason you should be well prepared first only. You should keep in mind that I am applying for this post, so they may ask me this type of question. So you should be ready with the answers, and you should be always keep in mind that any moment you can get a call from them. So you should answer them very confidently. I hope you have understood this. In my next lecture, children, we are going to see form or types of application letters, biodata, what is biodata, curriculum vitae or resume, that also we are going to see. So turn by turn, or you can say after each and every lecture, you will come to know that it is very important topic here with regard to your future here. In your future, you are going to apply for a job here. You all are from a commerce faculty. Now also many students must be, at present they must be working in firm just for experience. Now they must have you all have a higher goal. You all want to work in a good firm, at a good post and all. So for this reason, it becomes very important for you all that you should know how presentable you can make your job application letter. So in this unit, you will know the same. For today, I'll stop here. In my next lecture, we are going to continue with the same topic. Thank you.